If it's been 6 months, a year, 2 years, and it still hurts like it happened yesterday, you're not crazy, but something is stuck. Look, time alone does not heal attachment. Time plus processing heals attachment. And a lot of people think they've been healing when they've actually just been surviving. There's a difference. If it still feels fresh after a long time, it's usually not because you love deeper than everyone else. It's because your nervous system froze at the point of impact. When something ends abruptly, inconsistently, or without closure, your brain doesn't get a clean narrative. It doesn't get, this is over, here's why, now we move on. It gets, what just happened? And unanswered questions keep the emotional loop alive. So if you're 2 years out and still hurting, let's be honest, you probably haven't processed it fully. You've thought about it, you've replayed it, you've analyzed it, but analysis is not processing. Processing means you've allowed yourself to feel the grief without trying to solve it. Most people don't do that. They ruminate instead. They replay conversations. They imagine different outcomes. They fantasize about what they'd say if the person came back. That keeps the attachment alive. It feels like healing because you're thinking about it, but thinking and grieving are not the same. Grieving is slower, quieter, less dramatic. It's accepting that the story didn't go the way you wanted, and that's hard. Now, here's another reason pain stays fresh. You never fully removed the stimulus. You kept checking, you kept looking, you kept monitoring, you kept imagining. You microdose the attachment, and every microdose resets the clock. Look, if you still react physically when you hear their name, it doesn't mean you're doomed. It means your system hasn't finished the cycle. And here's something important. Sometimes it's not about them anymore. It's about what the relationship represented. Validation, being chosen, feeling important, feeling alive. When that collapses, it's not just a breakup. It's an identity rupture. So you're not just grieving a person, you're grieving a version of yourself. The hopeful version, the chosen version, the future that you imagined. That's why it lingers. And if this is resonating, like the video, subscribe, share it with someone who thinks they're broken because they're not over it yet. This is more common than people admit. Back to it. If you're still hurting deeply after a long time, here's what you need to do. Stop measuring time, start measuring exposure. Have you truly stopped checking? Have you truly stopped fantasizing? Have you truly stopped replaying? Or are you still revisiting the emotional scene every few days? Because your brain doesn't care about the calendar, it cares about activation. And if you keep activating it, it keeps feeling recent. The second thing you need to do is allow grief without ego. A lot of prolonged pain is actually wounded pride. How could they do that to me? How could I let that happen? How did I not see it? That's self-attack layered on top of loss. That prolongs it. Processing means accepting. It happened, it hurt, you survived it. Not you were foolish, not you were weak, you were blind. Drop the self-punishment. The third thing, build something that has nothing to do with them. When your life expands, attachment shrinks. Not because you forget, but because your brain attaches to new meaning, new goals, new routines, new connections, new identity. Pain lingers when your identity hasn't shifted. It fades when your life grows around it. Now let me say something clearly. If it's been years and you still feel like day one, that's not romantic depth. That's unprocessed attachment, and that's fixable. It doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're incapable. It means you need structured processing, not more rumination. You don't heal by waiting. You heal by engaging differently. And if you're stuck in that loop, still hurting long after everyone else thinks you should be over it, that's exactly the kind of work I do with people one-on-one. You can book a session through the link in my bio, or reach out on pop call, chat, voice, video, whatever works for you. You don't have to stay frozen at the moment it ended. It's not about how long it's been. It's about whether you've actually moved through it. And if you haven't yet, that doesn't mean you can't. just means it's time to do it differently.